Hunter Lawrence stumbling in Cleveland is giving us something that we don't often see. A 3-race championship sprint here to see who will become the 2026 Supercross champion. Hunter Lawrence, Ken Roczen, 1 point. That's all we've got. In the 250 class, we saw our first crack in the foundation of what was a solid foundation by Cole Davies. However, at the end of the day, he extended his points lead with an opportunity to clinch next week. We'll talk all this and more from Cleveland Supercross coming up on this episode of the Moto Aftermath Show.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
He has a lot of problems.
Struggle to be top 5 in points at the end of the season.
Wow.
You bleach your hair, you're a sellout.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Moto Aftermath Show. This is episode number 336, Cleveland Wrap-Up Show. I want to welcome you all into the TLR Coating Studios here. We're going to break down what was a very interesting final Triple Crown for the 2026 Supercross season there. We're going to talk some silly season. We're going to talk some MXGP. We're going to rant. We're going to do all of that. In studio with me, he's back this week here, making things more interesting than on the phone, because he didn't ride a Sprint Enduro this week. It's Mr. Cole Ugetti. Hey.
Living.
Dude, can you believe 3 more rounds, and then you will have completed a full Supercross season here?
Pretty impressive.
That's pretty good.
Just call me Justin Cooper.
That's pretty good. We probably should set your schedule for the summer for what you want to do.
Yeah.
And so that way I can start filling that in with the rotating cast of characters. Seth's taking a month-long vacation over there.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
Where's he going?
Well, I'll be here for most of the vacation.
Going to Bible study?
I do that every Saturday.
Are you going to tell him where you're going or what you're doing or what the fuck are we doing
I'm
here,
going
man?
back down to Arkansas, and then she's
Jesus.
coming up here.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I swear that's how everyone talks like down there. I felt like it stuck out like
You
a sore
from
thumb.
Arkansas, boy?
No.
Oh.
Born and raised here.
All right.
Anyway,
All right.
yeah, so he's going on a vacation for most of the month of May. He may not have a job when he comes back.
I might not, but Travis needs me, so I know I will.
Okay. All right.
We'll see.
No.
We'll see. We may have it all laced and figured out by ourselves.
It's okay because
I
I need
doubt
to
it.
pay Travis back for this, and so I know I have a job.
If he has a computer down there, he'll probably be working.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, episode 336 here. I want to thank you all for joining us. Let's jump right off here with our Podium Points.
Oh.
All right, you ready for these? I don't have a third one, so I'm going to make that up as we go here.
Okay, shoot him at me.
However, I do have the first 2, which were in the notes. So if you didn't see them, this is your fault.
Well,
because
you know
put it
I
in the
didn't
notes.
see 'em, so.
I know you didn't. All right, podium point number 3. Which will surprise you more? Eli retires after this year or Eli continues after this year?
Eli retires after this year would surprise me more, yeah.
Okay. So another follow-up to this, because I got this point from the Vital podcast there. Lewis Phillips was a great question. I guess now it's really out of the question. He asked the question before, so I guess that's the end of the question, because he's not going to win this title now. So, so yes, so it'll surprise you more if he retires and doesn't come back again.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Number 2. Poor pro circuit, man.
Yeah.
Adams gets hurt. I don't know what was wrong with that wrist. That didn't look great. That looked real bad.
Cole Davies is what was wrong with that wrist.
No.
Oh, Cole Davies landed on him.
Oh, no. Are you sure it was him and not Simonson?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Landed on it, but I think when Simonson got collected, it almost looks like Simonson's front wheel is what did the wrist in.
I think so, too. That's
but
what I thought
Davies
from that.
straight up fucking bottom of frame to his shoulder kind of deal.
Jesus Christ. Adams can't catch a break.
Poor kid.
Yeah. And then, of course, the replacement for the replacements, Romano, also goes out.
That hurt, though? No, he wasn't hurt. He went to get back on the bike and it was bent up. So, yeah. He's
Is that what it was? I don't know.
Rough day for him,
I thought it was hurt.
which we'll talk about. But he kind of pulling it together in the mains for the day that he's having before that. But
Yeah. Actually, I do have a third point. I lied. Is this Gordon kid for real?
Yeah, I kind of got to... I don't know. I got a little bit of a theory on that too. So.
Or is this like a Dax Bennick thing where like we podium the first round?
That's kind of where I got a theory on. We'll get there.
Okay,
We'll get there.
cool. All right, that's been our podium points here to start this off here. Just some light talking points to get the show really rolling. So if you guys want to talk podium points or you have an idea for podium points, make sure to hit the comments there. Let's go in here. We're going to check out the live here, see if there's anybody in the chat, because if you guys want to, what camera am I on? We really need this fucking TV hooked up here.
Well, we're on that one now, but now we're over here.
Okay, now we're over here. Okay, great. If you guys want to watch us record the stupidest motocross podcast on the internet live here, you can join our members area and you can watch us record it live. You can get this show prior to all the other normal people getting it. We have to talk about that too when we take our break. Recording times. So join the members area. It's $5 a month. It's a fucking cup of coffee. Don't be a cheap fuck. You help support the show. You get your name at the end of it. You get to talk. You get the Thirsty Thursday where I drink the drink and we talk the talk and we do the thing on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Ask me anything I want. You hear me talk about pumping water out of my fucking house.
You should come do a live show with me at RJ's.
Ooh.
I lost my RJ's virginity last week.
We technically are mobile because I do it on the phone. So if we got Wi-Fi,
I'd never been to RJ's until a week ago, and I was like, this dive shit bar is pretty sweet.
was Jackie working?
Who?
Jackie.
I have no idea.
Do you know if Jackie was working?
I don't think she works there anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
Did she finally not? She's finally not working there?
I'm pretty sure she's
Who
doing.
the hell is Jackie?
She's my cousin.
What's Jackie look like?
Don't ask questions like that, dude. Come on, man. Let's keep this PG.
Is Jackie hot?
Let's keep this
Jackie's
PG.
married.
Jackie's married.
But is Jackie hot?
I'm not answering that question
You
publicly.
you can be married and hot.
I'm not answering any questions about this.
Are you married and hot?
I am. Yes, I am married and
Exactly.
hot. My wife is married and also
And
very hot.
Yep.
Yeah. Want to be inside that all the time. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's why I married it.
Yeah. So why can't we do? Why isn't Jackie
Dude,
hot?
bro. Because my wife is very hot.
I guess Jackie's not hot. Hey,
Don't
Seth.
look at me like I'm going to say anything. She's my cousin.
Hey Seth, your cousin hot?
I'm not going to respond to that question.
Arkansas.
He was just talking about going to Arkansas.
Oh shit! That's a problem. All right, man. Join the members area, everybody. Oh fuck.
When
all
I
right.
think Jackie though, I think that '70s show.
This is true. This is true. All right. So have you watched anything about MotoGP or MXGPs?
I watched the highlights today.
Okay, cool,
did.
great. Then we can talk about that in halftime too. Sweet. All right. So with that being said, let's jump into our 450 race recap, brought to you by our friends at Gutterworks. Always well hung, just like Justin Barsha. Speaking of Justin Barsha, he is back riding.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few videos of him riding, ripping with Cairoli and stuff too.
Durability testing was what I have kind of heard here now.
With what, like on the bike, floating valves?
Yeah, I've also heard that the team was really wanting him to come back and ride Supercross, and he's like, "We'll see outdoors," which just lays credence to the speculation
Kinda
I
what
had.
we were talking about, yeah.
Yeah, of that crash scared
Seeing
him. and-
Cairoli's back for a couple rounds.
Yeah, Cairoli's going to do Redbud, Millville, and what was the other one? There was another one.
I don't know. Still really cool though.
Redbud, Millville, and something else, I think. Heard the rumor that Barsha may go to Europe next year.
Prenup? Question
Question mark? No, I heard maybe MXGP next year.
Well, we had always kind of said that, and there was always something where him and his wife had already always talked about that.
To
Because
me,
that's where
it's
she's
total-
from, right? So,
I've heard a couple light rumors about it. I haven't heard anything super solid. To me, it's totally legit. Oh, because again, the crash in Supercross scared him
well, do you want to know why it makes the most sense to me?
because he was going to Europe anyway with his wife.
No.
Oh.
You want to know why it fits together even more?
Okay, tell me.
Who's the MXGP guy on the Ducati right now?
I don't know.
Hating his life?
I don't know.
Jeremy Seawer.
Okay.
Who's rumored to come here for outdoors to ride the Hep Suzuki? Jeremy Seawer.
Oh, is that a rumor? I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that would open that up.
Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know. We'll have to see.
As you would like to say, putting the tea leaves together here.
We're just putting the tea leaves together, man.
Yeah.
Just reading the tea leaves. Putting the puzzle pieces together. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Jackie's hot.
Hayden Jesus Christ. Deegan wasn't going to Yamaha either. It's crazy how we knew that. We were such fucking idiots.
Idiots.
Always got to throw the Deegan dig in. Anyway, all right, let's get to 450s here. So Kenny goes 2-2-1, picks up another win.
Dude.
1 point down. Need I say more?
Well, I knew the track was going to get a little technical with the rain and stuff.
Yep.
And every single technical round this year, Kenny showed up. Mm-hmm. And
dude, that third moto, that start and that first lap and a half were so good.
It's what he does, dude.
So good.
It's what he does. The gear, by the way.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That was good.
A little different, bright
Yeah.
green, whatever. I like that on-off custom stuff. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
But Pastrana 02 vibes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Made me think of Pastrana in 02 when he wore that gear. And
Yep.
Yeah. Don't really see that color combo much. And on the Suzuki.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sweet. But, no, I mean, he did what he needed to do. Yeah, looked great. Was consistent. Took his opportunity when he had it. Mm-hmm. The salute wheelie down the start straight.
Awesome.
Cool.
Dustin Pipes freaking out about it.
Whip. Sweet.
Yep.
Why was Pipes freaking out? He was shook.
He said the scariest moment in the presser. He said the scariest moment of the whole race for him was when Kenny did that wheelie down the start
I
straight.
thought he was gonna weed it.
Who knows, man?
There's
Who
only
knows?
one guy that has weeded it doing a wheelie down the start straight.
Brock Tickle.
Jake Weimer.
Oh,
Weimer won Anaheim, won first win ever. He goes to do a wheelie to celebrate, loops out.
so Tickle looped it on opening ceremonies at Detroit, like the first year I was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was really like, oh man, what if somebody
Okay.
crashes these wheelies?
On a
Kid you not,
tangent here.
crashed it.
On a tangent here. Well, not really a tangent, but going off the road here. Wheelies and opening ceremonies. I
Yeah.
remember Tyler Evans came out.
Okay.
One punch, ripped his shirt off, started punching the air and shit, gets on his bike, goes to do a wheelie, and catches the edge of a berm and just wads it up right in front of everybody.
That's good. That's good.
Silverdome, actually, not Detroit. But yeah, man, Ken Roczen, 1 point down. Mm-hmm.
Dude,
you
you
know,
want to...
Coulda, shoulda, woulda on all these things, right?
Oh, yeah.
We start looking back into the season. If he would have had a Kickstarter when Hunter took him down, he's got the points lead right now.
Yep.
The AP thing. Mm-hmm. You know, there are a lot of things you can look back and point to and be like, dude, this has been his championship the whole way.
What a story if he does actually pull this off. What a story anyway for the year of like, man.
What
here
a
we
story of if any of those three guys won.
But you want to hear the weird, awkward thing that I thought about today.
Sure.
So, Ken Roczen's on a, what do we want to call this, satellite team here? On a Suzuki, about to win a championship.
He's a privateer, dude. Fuck him.
Well, let's say he does it right.
Yeah.
We've seen this song and dance before. Won a title at RCH. What happened to RCH 3 years later?
What, it folded?
Yes.
I think if the team folds at this point in his career, he would just call it.
I mean, I don't know about that. They
Obviously-
had years after he won, but I'm just saying. I was just thinking. I was like, holy shit, dude! History repeats itself, right? Kenny goes to Suzuki team that's had meh, whatever. All of a sudden is the guy, wins a title. 3 years later, team folds up. Like, can you imagine we get to 2029?
I think
and
this
it's just
is-
like, oh, Hep Suzuki doesn't exist anymore.
Honestly, though, I think this is a little different situation just because,
Bro, RCH had Ricky and
well,
what's his nuts, Carey Hart.
Suzuki was already on its way out.
Yeah.
And they're out right now.
Well, and supposedly Suzuki's on its way back right now.
Okay, and that's where I'm going with this. Like, what better time to get back in than
Yeah.
now?
I don't know, man. I just had that thought, and I was like, God, please don't let history fully repeat itself.
I know.
Oh, it'd be so
I've been at
terrible.
dealerships lately,
Yeah.
and thing's going to be real vintage, but I'm going to try to get the poster. It's Jason Anderson.
Oh,
It says
God.
World Supercross champ. It's like yeah. Kind of
They have those posters?
Yeah, I kind of want like banners that are hanging in dealerships.
Wow.
Kind of want one.
I didn't know they supported World Supercross in that manner.
I don't know. You want it. Jason Anderson.
Impressive.
Put the
Interesting.
smackdown on him.
Huh. All right. Cooper Webb goes 5.42 for second. Still
Dude.
has yet to see a checkered flag.
He's got to be kicking himself in the ass, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like that he's had such a, I don't know, just been off, right? I mean, he's still not out of it,
Yep.
but he's out of it. What is he, 22 down?
Yeah.
Crazy.
21. No, he's 21. Third kid this week. Another girl. Full-blown girl dad. Bro.
I had to laugh at JT. JT was talking about it on the broadcast. He was like, yeah, Cooper Webb's about to have a sorority over there.
Yeah, I did hear that. Dude, shout out to Coop, though, in the presser for saying the quiet part out loud, which was somebody asked him about, like, oh, did you, like, not get a lot of sleep this week or whatever because, you know, having a new kid or whatever? And he goes, bruh, I'm in my 30s with multiple kids. You're a dad. You're just always tired. You're never not tired. And I was like, oh, thank you for saying it, because people think that, like, and there probably are some of these guys that are complete assholes like that, of like, you keep the kids busy, you do this, I'm, you know, whatever.
I gotta get my sleep.
Yeah, which I understand. However, for him to say that out loud, I was just like, oh, yes, that's so because that is what it is. That is what it is. That's why, like, it's hard to take any sort of advice as far as diet and fitness goes from anyone who doesn't have kids when you have kids.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, the level is so different. Everything is so different. Like, the stress is always there. They're always not going to sleep. You're always awake. You're always trying to wake up earlier, stay up later to get your quiet time. Like, dude, it's a fucking mess. So for him to say that and just be like, yeah, dude, we're always tired. Good call, buddy. Good call. So
But
yeah,
he was looking feisty in practice, though.
he
I'm like,
was,
all right,
yeah,
let's
dude,
go.
because he
Here
was
we go.
fastest in Q1.
Yeah,
Wasn't
looking
he?
good. Looking good.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, here we are. But what did I hear? He's got something else lined up.
Okay, yeah, we could talk that. So silly season rumor with him is that there is an offer on the table from somewhere else. Now everyone says they don't know where it is. I think it's Triumph, to be really honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Triumph doesn't have a ton of budget, but I think they're trying to get someone in there.
That's
per
not
se.
hurt all the time.
And can produce some sort of results that's in the top 10, yes.
Yeah.
So, and it makes, the thing is with any of these star guys, it makes sense for them to triumph because of the Coker connection. Like, Coker makes all the sense in the world. Now, that being said, too, there were some light rumors about Ducati also.
I mean, Ducati's going to want a guy that's got championships.
Yeah, and Ducati is only, like, both those dudes are 1-year deals, so, and if Barsha leaves to go to MXGP, then there's a spot. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting offseason here. Now, that being said, too, I could see him still just re-signing a star deal, staying put, but I'm not
Where's
sure.
everybody? Is just everybody going to Triumph? What about Cooper? Cooper and Cooper.
Well,
We'll get into that stuff in
yeah,
halftime.
I mean,
I
next
guess,
up,
but-
Justin Cooper goes 3-1-7 for third there.
Yep, and that Ronald McDonald kit.
Yeah, and he is rumored to triumph. He's rumored heavy to triumph. So,
Dude, thank God he made it another foot on that triple. He
Yeah.
almost went to Indonesia. He would have
Yeah.
nose picked that thing, but
yeah.
dude, he's so close to pulling one of these things off.
Bro, I
So
really
close.
thought yesterday was going to be it. You watched that first one, okay, real good. The second one, phenomenal. Third one, shit. I mean,
I think any team would be happy to have Justin Cooper.
you'd be stupid not to sign him.
He's so solid. So solid. Doesn't
He's-
get hurt.
Yep, he's
He
just
shows
always
up.
there.
He's going to be a talking point in qualifying because he's going to be on top at some point. Mm-hmm. He's going to do like he did last night. Like, he's just, yeah, A-plus guy in my opinion.
Yep,
Maybe not A-plus, but like
he's an A guy. He's an A guy for
he's an
sure.
A guy.
Yeah,
A guy.
I wouldn't call him A plus because I wouldn't necessarily consider him a title threat per se yet.
maybe not yet. I'm really curious to see what shows up outdoors. Third year in.
Man, outdoors can be such a thing here.
I mean, think about a guy that they put Jet to the limit in a title.
But Jet's back. Jet is riding.
Like 250 titles, I'm talking though.
I know, but Jet's back and riding.
But it's not going how he wants it to go.
Lars said in some interview I heard with somebody today that he hasn't been there personally to see it yet, but everyone who's there is like, it's Jet. He's actually on the outdoor track now. He's not just riding the turn track or whatever anymore. So, okay. Like, obviously, it's trickier than these other injuries have been for him, or like something simple, but it's it sounds like it's, and to be honest, I think it's going to, because there is a driving force there of, I think he really wants to go out and put it right to Deegs, to be honest with you. Let me give another Deegs dig in here. He wants to go out there and put it to him and shut him the fuck up real quick.
Yeah, why wouldn't he though? Yeah.
So I would not be surprised at Paula to watch him go out there and try to stick it to him right away, and just, we've never seen Jet go all the way, and we'll get into this more as we get closer, but we've never seen Jet go all the way, right? He always just, maintains or whatever.
Puts the tip in.
It would not surprise me for Jet for the first couple of rounds there, especially if Deegs is really hammering and is running second to him, for him to just be like, okay, cool, watch this, keep up, bud.
Beat him by a minute.
Yeah, and really,
maybe not beat him by a minute, but yeah.
And really see what the Jet Lawrence experience is when he has someone there that he's truly like, yeah, fuck you, dude, watch this. So
that he doesn't respect.
Yeah. So, all right, Chase Sexton 7-3-4 for fourth.
I mean, see, this is what I would like to see all season, right? He's learning how to ride the motorcycle he's given.
We're just happy, dude. We're just happy to be here.
I don't know.
He's fine.
Though. I liked the look. The black, the
black
white,
and
black
white.
boots.
Black and white, solid, yeah.
He looked good. He didn't have the balls out speed that we're used to seeing, but
I don't think he's going to, man. I'll be interested to see if the new model fixes some of that.
How do you think outdoors goes?
I don't know. I don't have any idea, to be honest with you, man, because...
Yeah. Well, right now we're at the top of the roller coaster. We'll just wait for it to hit rock bottom.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like the fact, and I know you can't speak on this because your paycheck says Kawasaki here. I like that we had to do this entire fucking segment talking about Tickle and Chiz testing for him to try to
How
get
about
the
Tickle?
bike.
Well, Tickle was riding the number 4 bike, wasn't he?
Yeah, they all were. They both were. But we had to do a whole segment to try to convince ourselves that we're doing everything we can, which I do believe they are. Like, I don't believe they're not doing everything they can. I just believe, honestly, the bike sucks. And to be honest, I buy into the rumor, too, of they stayed inside the box that they wanted for so long that they just don't have data outside of that. And now they're trying to find data outside of that to make him happy. And it's like, it's a fucking process.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying they can't get there, but it's a process. Like, and you're going to see more of this, just Chase Sexton quietly kind of in the top 5, but nothing spectacular per se. And okay, I still don't think he looked super comfortable yesterday on that bike all day. Every time they showed him,
every time I see him, the ass end just looks way too stiff.
It doesn't look good. I couldn't pinpoint it for you, but just it doesn't look great.
The front end looks fine to me. The things that I notice is the ass end of the bike just look rigid. Like, he's very, maybe he needs to get rid of the gusset on the swing arm. I don't know. But the back end, like, perfect example, if you go back when he brain farted in the rhythm section, tried the quad or whatever, that first one, when he hung a wheel on it, the bike didn't soak it up. The back wheel, like, hit it, and it looked like it jarred him and bounced.
Interesting.
And it looks like the bike does that in a lot of different places.
I don't know. It's, like I said, I'm hoping that new model helps next year. I have my doubts because, again...
I think that bike needs to show up with KYB on it.
I don't know.
What did he like at KTM? He liked the KYB shit. Put the KYB stuff on. I would hope they've at least tried it. I would hope. But I don't know.
I mean, he's going to Triumph too, so
that's what. Yeah, everybody.
Triumph's gonna have
Triumph's the retirement home, I guess.
Triumph's gonna have 4 dudes next year.
Apparently.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they were out there testing. That looked like they were riding the Daytona loop.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
Yeah.
Think the cameras were on when he ate shit?
I haven't heard.
You think footage is out there somewhere?
I haven't heard that yet. I can poke around and see, but there hasn't been anything I've heard that.
Just like they had the film crew there that looked like during that time.
Look, man, nowadays, Is there ever a time that we shouldn't have a crash on film from anywhere?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, either way, it's. I guess I wish it was like this all year, just riding, figuring it out.
Yeah. Does it get any better?
I think at this point you're just kind of.
This is just what it is. The last 3 rounds, he's gonna float around just 6th to 9th place
just
guy.
getting to the end of the season here.
Yeah. What do you think happens outdoors with it? Briefly here, because we're gonna do an outdoor preview here at some point.
Who knows? I mean, I saw a picture of him the other day. He was riding with Mitchell Harrison. Maybe he was riding Harrison's bike too.
Well, Harrison was the #1 Kawasaki rider until last week when he didn't qualify.
So maybe he's riding the REP setup.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The back end of the bike just looks like shit to me.
I just don't know what's going to happen, because I don't know that Chase can mentally go through an entire outdoor season where he's like a
Not the
5th
guy.
place dude and just be like, yeah, dude, we're cool. We're building. Because in the interviews and stuff since he's come back, it doesn't sound great. It's basically like, yeah, I've just kind of accepted that this is how the bike is, and I just have to learn to be happy with it.
Because I ain't going anywhere else and getting paid this much.
You pull a Ricky and just big bonus deal. Say,
You can't do that though.
hey, look, I'll come over here and ride for 250 grand because I got money.
What fucking leverage does he have though? Ricky, you knew Ricky was gonna win when he lined up. You knew it.
Yeah, but you go to Triumph. You say, look, man, I know you guys can't afford me unless I'm really producing. So like, I'll come over and ride for 250, no problem.
You ain't doing it.
And then,
Not doing it.
but I want 200 for a win.
Yeah, they ain't doing it. They're not happening.
I don't know, man.
Not happening when you got the competition's way deeper than it was in the Ricky days. There ain't no way. You a team manager, you fucking doing that?
If I'm a team manager and I can get Chase Sexton for 250 grand and say, hey man, we're fucking winning. Like, yeah, we got to pay. Think about it. If he were to win, so he won 7 races 2 years ago, right? So you say you're going to pay him 200, which from what I've heard is roughly
1.4.
double. Yeah. So you're 1.4. So now you're 1.6 for a guy who's going to probably be in the title fight if he wins 7 races.
Yeah, and outside of those 7 races, he's going to be on podium.
Who takes your bike from fucking irrelevant to now it's in a title fight?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I do that deal all
It's
day long.
definitely
It's a win-win for me. I either have a ex or an old a past Supercross champion who's riding for next to nothing for me on that bike, say like figuring stuff out one way or another, or we get it figured out and I have a dude that is absolutely hammering on the competition here, whether we win or not. But at least we're now.
Yeah.
You're irrelevant right now.
I don't know.
I mean, where did Jordan Smith finish on Saturday?
I don't know. He's irrelevant.
Exactly. Like, dude, if you're trying for Ducati, like, I know they don't.
Well, the other thing with Triumph, though, what are they doing with these guys with gear deals?
That is a thing, I guess. I don't. Is Jordan Smith an FXR still? Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. There needs.
I mean, Sexton's probably pulling in $750 to $1 million from Alpine Stars alone.
Has to be easy. So
yeah,
yeah,
you ain't going to Triumph unless you're bringing your own fucking gear. Mm-hmm. You ain't bringing Monster Energy with you or bringing all that shit with you.
Monster's not on Triumph already, right? No, but they got that Call of Duty Warzone, which is a super duper interesting.
Which sponsors a Monster can.
Which is a super duper interesting sponsorship.
Yeah, they pulled some interesting sponsors over there.
Because that Call of Duty Warzone, like that's a cell phone game, dude. Which is a big deal.
Game?
Yeah, that's what it is.
I thought it was on.
Warzone is not a
Warzone's
phone
on
game.
console and stuff.
Yeah,
I thought it was a cell phone.
Yeah,
version.
look at Gamer
That's-
Corner over there.
I mean,
Warzone's like a big deal.
It might be, but it's
I think it's the phone version. The mobile version
No,
is
I've
what
played
they're
Warzone.
sponsored by.
Don't argue with the gamer over there.
I'm telling you, look it up.
it is on mobile,
Thank you.
but
It is on mobile.
But the
there's
mobile
a different one. There's Call of Duty Warzone mobile, and there's a Warzone, the normal Warzone, which is on console and
yeah,
Steam.
and it says normal. It doesn't say anything about mobile. But either way,
I
yes,
heard it
Call
was
of
a
Duty,
mobile.
I get it.
Anyway, whatever.
I get it.
It's an interesting sponsorship for sure. So I don't know, man. Like I said, if I'm trying for Ducati and I can pull him for that and just expedite the bonuses,
dude.
or just put big bonus program in front of him.
Just got to suck it up and stay put.
You would think, but he wants to win. Chase Sexton's not here to run around in fifth. This is killing him inside. I will tell you right now. I don't even know him personally. I will tell you from what I've seen and the few things I do know. This is killing him to run around 7.34.
I'm sure.
He's not stoked on that.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what he can work on? His fucking starts.
Well, that's a thing too.
Let's start there.
Let's start with starts.
Let's start there.
All right, fine, fair enough.
Instead of working all day on chassis and shit, dude, put a 6-hour day in on starts.
Yeah, that's true. Savachi back to his normal self, 6.76 for fifth.
Yeah.
Guys crushing.
I wish he wouldn't have got a little banged up because I think he could be fighting for podiums.
I think so too. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Oh, hang on though. Hang
go
on.
ahead. Oh, sorry.
More on Savachi. I just want to go back to him.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's cool to see him like out of his shell, like being him.
Low-key the funniest dude in the
He's a
450
funny,
class.
like cool dude, but like back in the day, everybody was like, "Oh, Savachi's a dick," you know, and he just never really wanted to come out of his shell. But
Him on the Pulp Show, funniest
now where he just
shit
calls in,
ever. Yeah. Funniest shit ever. Love
they're
it.
arguing about going to the moon and stuff.
That was awesome too.
That sounds like this show.
Love it. Love it.
I know he'd probably like to come on here. We could get him. We could get him in for a.
We should DM
hit him up. Hey, you want to do a TLR tinfoil hat with us?
Yeah. Hunter Lawrence, 1.514 for sixth.
So I tell you what I'm doing.
Okay, here we go.
So I was kind of analyzing this situation and maybe what I was. I don't know if you'd call this a theory or what you're thinking, but when he gets a bad start, he doesn't know what to do back in the pack like that.
True.
So,
was it that, or was it just the conditions yesterday caused that?
well, I think he got a bad start.
Yeah, he did.
Got a
Trust me,
shit
he
start.
did.
In that
Especially
second
that
one, he
third
only
one.
made it back to fifth, right? Or
Yes.
where was he in the second one?
Yes, but that was when the rain started too.
Well, got a bad start, compounded. Rain
Yep.
was going. Mm-hmm. He wasn't comfortable back there with those other guys.
Yep.
Same thing. Blew it in the second one. I guess not blew it, but got a bad start in that last one.
Yep.
And then it just kept compounding as well. And yeah, those guys were, shout out to the broadcast guys. They were on it, like with him banging on his goggles or whatever he was doing there, figuring that out.
So when they showed that, whatever moto that was, the second one or whatever.
Third one.
It was the third one?
He was fucking with his goggles, and then he crashed, and then
He was wiping them, but he had tear-offs left, so that
Yeah,
was weird.
that was
I
the
didn't
weirdest
understand
part.
what the hell was going on with that.
Yeah, and then he was pulling them rapid fire because he had no visor. But
But the only thing I could think of when he was wiping it was that somehow they had gotten caught back further. So instead of you put them so that you reach right here and grab the
Yeah, I
strip
don't
and
know.
pull. But if that got caught back for some reason and you go to reach and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm out. And so then you're just wiping when in reality there was still some, I don't know. It was, that was a rough day in the office there. And now he is only up one. Like I said, 3 rounds, him and Kenny. This is a 3-race sprint to the finish, as I said in the
weird.
opener, dude. And to be honest, I don't really know who.
I don't really know now either, but yeah, he, you know what I'm doing? If I'm Ken Roczen,
What are you doing?
I'm having my mechanic put my water bottle down. I'm starting right next to fucking Hunter Lawrence. Starting right next to him. My mechanic's gonna put my water down, maybe leave the lid a little cracked, and I'm gonna
Jesus,
I'm gonna move around a little bit, maybe kick that water bottle over, put a little water on the grate, so old boy starts in the back.
Well, it's a
little
squirt
bit.
water bottle, so you just set it down, leave it open, and just step on it. It'll squirt
Just
over
squirt a little
there,
water
yeah.
on the grate there. Yeah,
There you go. There
So,
you go.
but I think you got to do whatever you can to make Hunter Lawrence have a bad start. Because if he's up
Yeah.
front, you're not touching him.
Because that first moto was phenomenal.
Yeah, or if he's up front, he ain't getting worse than second or third.
No.
So
But again, he's only up by 1 now. So if he does get second, well, now you're 2 points up.
yeah, I mean,
This is close. I don't know. I'll be
you gotta start right next to him, or you got to do something.
I'll be interested to see this week, because I'm sure smarter minds than us will figure this out, of when was the last time we were only separated by a point in the last few rounds
and
here.
and the other thing too, though, is Gloves are off at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Gloves are off. Kenny ain't running it in. Hunter Lawrence, he'll fucking run it in on you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so, I don't know, though. Last week, Kenny put it to him.
We didn't put him to him down.
He went up and made contact, dude. He
We're
went up and
talking
made...
St. Louis. St. Louis.
Was it St. Louis? What was last weekend? Where were we at last weekend?
Nashville, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, was it last weekend? I swear to God.
No, Nashville, yeah, Kenny got out front and Hunter chased him down and went. But the weekend before that, Kenny passed Prado and made a move immediately on
Yeah,
Lawrence.
but he did go up
He
and
hit
make
him pretty
contact.
good.
Yeah, he made
But it wasn't-
contact.
Yeah.
It's more than I thought Ken would do.
But Nashville, when they both rolled the triple or whatever,
Yeah.
dude, he could have had him over the berm. He was really, really nice.
Well,
there.
he could have. Yes, he was
He was
really
really,
nice there.
really nice there.
I don't know. Who knows what the fuck the AMA would even do, to be honest with you.
Nothing.
Because,
There's a title on the line. Why they won't do anything? They ain't got the balls.
you know,
They ain't got the balls to take a title away from
you know,
somebody.
I found out that
ain't
they
got the balls.
fined Osborne $7,000 for that move.
Did they?
Uh-huh. $7,000, and he was obviously on probation or whatever for the whole next year.
Or
but-
whatever. I mean, he made $1 million that night.
Yeah,
or
who gives
more.
a fuck? It's stupid anyway. It shouldn't be. And Kawasaki's still fucking pissed about it, and I'm just like, you can be mad about it, but in my mind, it's fine.
Yeah, well, like, what are you mad about?
Because he got put on the ground. This is the thing now. This is why the calls are going the way they
I
are.
love Sabachi. We just talked about Sabachi,
Yeah.
how great he is. But he fucking blew it,
Oh, he
dude.
did. He
oh
did.
my
He shouldn't
God,
have been
that
anywhere
was
close
awful.
to that. But yeah. I mean, I'm with you. The gloves are off. It's title time here.
Yeah, so how does it go? How gnarly does it get?
I don't know.
How much respect is there?
Who do you got?
I still have no idea. My heart says Kenny. I'd love to see Ken Roczen pull this off.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I really don't. I think Hunter's just been way too solid when I don't know. In Detroit, when he ate shit in the whoops, was he coming from the back? Or was he in fourth or fifth the whole time? Did he have a shit start?
I don't remember.
'Cause
I don't think
is the trend him doing shitty when he gets a shitty start?
I don't know. The thing is with Hunter too, though, it's not like the same thing. So like yesterday, what happened? I mean, it was rainy. It was shit.
Marchbanks thing. Did
Yeah.
that look a little intentional? Marchbanks looked back at him, and then is there something there that we know?
I
of?
don't know. Not that I've heard. Not that I've heard so far.
Like, get in the way in practice, yelled at him. I don't know.
Not that I've heard so far.
Because that was a little weird. Looked back, saw him there. Mm-hmm. And I can't really tell if Hunter went to cut down and then Marchbanks was like, knew that he was going to cut down. Racing deal. I'm not sure, but that was, I don't know, not a good deal either.
I still have Hunter, dude.
Yeah, I just think he's...
I'm not going to be sad for either one of them to
I
win
won't
it.
either. I want to see Ken Roczen do it. I'd like to see Hunter Lawrence do it, though, too, because I think once his brother's back... But his brother's had a tendency to get hurt a lot lately.
Especially for Supercross
This
season.
might be his only shot at one.
Yeah.
And I just think it would be really cool for the history of the sport and everything around.
Have two brothers.
A brother.
Win it.
Get
Yeah.
all of them.
Yep. That would
So-
be sweet. So,
But, yeah, either way, it's going to be a hell of a story. Either one, whoever wins it.
yeah.
And there's going to be respect all the way to the end between those two. It's not going to
Yeah.
be...
Yeah, it won't be.
Won't
I
be
think
malicious.
they both, like, even if they do come together outside of like a full blown like head on T-bone situation, they're both just going to be
understand.
like, dude,
Hey.
it's title time. This is what's going to happen. So, all right, moving on. Mookie goes 4-6-12 for 7th. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Justin Hill 10-11-3 for 8th. Welcome
Dude.
to the Justin Hill experience.
Dude just cuffing and stuffing.
Coughing and
The last
stuffing.
4 rounds of the year, he just shows up.
Yep.
I'm just
Were you
gonna say-
you were going to talk about Justin Hill?
No, just great interview on Pulp MX this week.
Yeah, that was good. That
He's
was good.
very I liked listening to him. Like, he's very insightful. You just give him a question, he just goes.
intellectual. He's got some intellectual answers.
He's left brain.
Yeah.
No, I think he's a very right brain guy, actually. Guitar, creative,
Yeah, it's true. I don't know. Anyway,
tricky lines. I didn't see this quad in Nashville that everybody's talking about.
I
Was it
didn't
on
either.
TV?
I don't know. I haven't
They
seen
said after
it
the
either.
finish line.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it either. Supposedly there was some section that had it not started raining this weekend, he was going to go like inside 3 and then 4 or something like that too. He was talking about in some post race thing. I don't know.
Whatever, dude.
It's Justin Hill. This is what he
Yeah,
does.
the squad car is just spooled up.
Dylan Ferrandis goes 888 for 9th.
Solid, dude.
Real solid.
He's starting to come back to where this is what he does.
Dylan.
He starts coming back to like being the Dylan that we know, like doing really well.
Yeah.
Like in Nashville, he was ripping catching those guys,
Yeah.
and then he gets hurt.
Yep.
So I want to see him keep this momentum. I say it every fucking year, dude. Let's get to outdoors.
Just get to outdoors here.
I think, dude, you throw him in the mix.
Low key.
Like
yeah.
that year on that Yamaha, like that star year when he won his title, I'd put him in the conversation with Deegan and those guys in a heartbeat.
Low key top 5 mix there if he makes it to outdoors here. Shane McElrath, 12.95 for 10th.
Oh, dude, he was praying for the mud. Listen to those results. Tell me about those results.
12.95.
12, dry.
Yeah.
9, a little muddy.
Yep.
5, muddy. Where we at?
This is true. Full mutter. We're battling for podium.
Oh, yeah.
Marchbanks, 9.13.10 for 11th.
He's been getting better.
Yeah.
Seems to be making progress. So I watched a video of Marchbanks.
Yes.
Riding at Fox Raceway.
Okay.
And I don't know if he was stew fishing, but you know what
Stew fishing?
You know what stew fishing is?
No.
Shout out Matt Wyman. He taught me what stew fishing was.
Oh, boy.
Stew fishing is when you're like a 6 or 7 hot. Right?
Oh, God. Here we go.
And
Okay, go ahead.
You go to you're a girl, you're a 6 or 7, right? You
Yeah.
go to the bar with 2 fucking 3s, and it makes you look like a 10. That's stew fishing.
Okay.
So Marchbanks was out at Fox.
This is like
And-
what's
and-
that one movie? Look, hot, not hot, not.
So I think Marchbanks was stew fishing out at Fox. But
Okay.
he looked like a 10, dude. He was ripping. But the only other guys that were there were like all the Bar X guys and stuff.
Ah, okay.
So
Yeah, it's like Shallow Hal. Watch this. Hot, not hot, not. Oh God. Anyway, Dean Wilson, 11.14.9 for 12.
love to see him back.
Christian Craig, 13.10.11 for 13.
You think that just chaps Christian Craig's ass?
I don't know, man.
That Dean Wilson just
Dean Wilson just comes
Dean-
back, one-legged pirate basically, and
Yeah.
goes 11.14.9 for 12.
clapped him in both rounds.
Who do you think? I don't know. I had a question there and I just lost it. Dang it. Between the two of them, shit.
Who's making more money?
Oh, it's Dino for sure.
Doing the worldwide stuff.
Yo, yeah.
What do you think? What's Craig's Fox deal worth?
Ooh, great question. I don't know.
You got that too, so
Can't be that much.
I don't know. Either way, yeah.
Jordan Smith goes 17, 12, 13 for 14.
I just want to talk about how ugly the FXR
Jesus
kids
God.
are all the time, dude.
Prado, 14, 15, 15 for 15th. Had no idea all day. Never saw him once.
Yeah, what was his
No
deal?
starts. No nothing.
Yeah, was he battling something?
I don't know. Haven't heard anything.
Ready for outdoors?
Ready for outdoors. Vince Freeze, you hear him on Pulp this week.
I didn't get to it yet.
Oh, man.
I didn't get to
man.
it yet.
He's real dry.
Real dry. Dude, he owns his shit, though.
He does own it.
He didn't waffle on anything, though, did he?
Yeah, like he's not scared, but he didn't waffle. He's not scared.
The only thing I heard was the Australian lady dropping the
They
C word on him.
Called in and called him a cunt.
Yeah. And
Well, you
then
got to say you're a real cunt, eh?
And he was just like,
Okay.
I'm not supposed to be as good as I am, kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. He's very quiet about it, so whatever.
I mean, he gets starts on the Cowie, so
yeah, 15, 16, 19 for 16th. Cade
he's
Clays,
a good fucking rider, dude.
Yeah. Cade Clayson, 19, 17, 17 for 17th. I wonder if Chad sent him a message after that. Him and Reed are beefing.
About
I don't
oh, shocker! Clayson's got some weird beef with somebody. He's always got some
Well,
weird beef.
Clayson trains at club and Chad's there, and I can't remember what the fuck happened. They were arguing about something, and then I'm I'm sure you saw the video from Nashville last week behind AC and JB there. What's his nuts?
Oh, Lane Shaw.
Yeah, Lane Shaw. So I guess Cade did a pretty similar thing there and posted the video, and Chad commented and said, "Track goes right, bud." Which is just fucking classic Chad
But like
Reed.
Clayson says some stupid ass shit sometimes.
Yeah, dude, he's opinionated. It's fine.
But like, what do you remember the whole thing where he was like, "You put James Stewart on a 125, he's still faster than anybody in the whoops to this day," and then he stood on it.
Yes.
I'm like,
he will die on his hills that he decides.
I will give him that. He will die on his hill, but some of it's a little.
Mitchell Harrison goes 16, 22, 16 for 18th. Bike issue that second moto wouldn't start, so that's a bummer. Freddie Noren 18, 19, 20 for 19th.
Just sneaking in the main still.
Tristan Lane 20, 20, 18 for 20th.
I seen something on Twitter where Tristan Lane cleaned the absolute shit out of Harlan for whatever place they battled in for.
Probably 18th.
Yeah, cleaned the shit out of him for 18th.
Good job, Tristan Lane. Solid, dude. Speaking of Grant Harlan, 21, 18, 22 for 21st. And Vincent Lahovey gets in the main, goes 22, 21, 21 for 22nd.
I bet my coworker was stoked because one of his dealerships supplies him a bike.
Sick. That's been your 450 race recap there. Brought to you by our friends at Gutterworks.
Do we want to touch on Dr. E?
Oh, yeah, I guess before we finish, we should... Yeah, so Tomac
How bummed does he got to be?
He goes down in the whoops there.
Like, he might be leading this title again.
Maybe.
What was he coming in, 10?
Yeah.
You got to think it's a three-way battle going in, which
I don't
really
know,
sucks.
because he crashed in that first, so I don't even know how good he would have been on that track.
He was second in the first session before he crashed.
Yeah, but that was still really early, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That, I guess with him, too, something else we should probably touch on. The tweet.
The tweet. You're a hack?
Well, we're all hacks, but I don't know, man.
Is it playful banter?
No.
Part of me thinks he does it like just tongue-in-cheek, like, haha, watch this.
Oh, maybe. I don't know, dude.
I think so.
I mean, here's the tricky part, bro. You don't come out and talk about anything, so none of us know anything. So we don't know if that's playful banter. We don't know if you're fucking pissed. We don't know.
I know, that's why I think it's great.
We don't know what's wrong with you because we came up with reasons as to why you would be doing what you're doing right now, results-wise, and then you freaking just tell us we're all conspiracy theorists. Like, I don't know, man.
That's why I think it's great. It's hilarious.
I don't know, dude.
I can see him sitting there firing it off, and as soon as he hits send, he goes.
Fun.
He's like, watch this.
It's like a Family Guy thing.
You know how
Funny.
he like chicken heads it? Oh, he's probably sitting at the dinner table with John. Hey, John. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah. Dad, check this out.
And they're both sitting at the table at the ranch, just like
just laughing. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. You think he sent it from the tractor like he did with the Steve one last year? Or?
No.
Because the Steve one, he said he was in the tractor.
On the tractor, and then he sent the second one. And this is why I think it's playful banter, because they were talking about on the tractor thing, and everybody thought it was funny on the Pulp Show.
Yeah.
And then he fired back at Steve about the fireworks thing, and then put hashtag on the dozer. Like, haha, I'm not on the tractor this time, I'm on the dozer.
He's a lurker, dude.
Sexton's a lurker, too.
Really?
He admitted it. Sexton, like, straight up admitted it.
So is Eli. Eli said out loud, like, yeah, dude, I'm
He's a surfer.
Yeah, he's like, I see everything.
Yeah,
I listen to everything.
Yeah.
I wonder if he listens to this. Think he listens to this?
Eli, if you listen to this, fucking blow us out on Twitter, please.
Really want to hear about the asparagus that your mom serves, because that's all I've heard about from Eric Grondal is the asparagus that she fed him while he was up there riding. Yes, and your dad standing in the corner telling him that he's going to jump to the outside or inside, and Eric saying, "No, I'm not," and John saying, "Well, you're either going to do that or you're going to hit me. So take your pick."
So did he jump to the inside?
He made the inside, he said. But he literally, John was like, stood there and was like, all right, now you're going to go there.
This is at the ranch?
Yeah.
Eric's been to the ranch?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
And Eric was like, no, I'm not. I'm going to hit you. And he's like, well, then I guess you're going to hit me.
Well, Eli, clip this, Seth.
Clip this, Seth. Make it happen.
All right, I'll write down the timestamp.
Yeah, Eli, I want to know, do you still have the green truck from Mini Warriors 4? And any of the core guys out there will know, but Mini Warriors 4 was this old moto movie, and it's Tomac, and he's walking across the cow pasture, and they zoom in on his face, and he's like, mooing like a cow and shit.
Jesus God.
And then he ropes up his KTM 65, gets on it, and goes. Like lassos the handlebar, like it's a bull.
Jesus.
Then he gets on it and rips. But it's him and his dad cruising around in this old green farm truck.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking cool, really. And it'd be cool if they still have it. So, Eli, if you're out there lurking.
You think we see him? Do you think we see him in the last 3 rounds here?
I don't know. This leads us right into our TLR tinfoil hat.
Which is coming up on our Complete Racing Solutions halftime report. Make sure to check out Complete Racing Solutions for all your health and wellness needs. You can get blood work done. You can watch Coach Rob's podcast where he interviews all sorts of cool people.
You can check my heart rate out.
You can check out Cole's heart rate. You can do lots of things. Complete Racing Solutions halftime report. Go ahead.
So this one.
TLR tinfoil hat here.
So this was, so I was being a realist here.
Ooh.
Maybe he's lurking.
Shimoda realist?
Maybe. He said Eli's hip must be pretty sore
Yeah.
because the dude rode with a fucking broken leg,
This is true.
and the championship wasn't even on the line.
Yeah.
So somebody else responded to that. I'm like,
Was it Eli Tomac?
That's a pretty good tinfoil hat. It was not Eli Tomac. It was Clark Adams, 199.
No idea who that is.
I don't even either. But he said, I wonder if that hip is the reason he's been off for these weeks, and then he really aggravated it in the crash.
I don't know. I have
Do we
been
got a tinfoil hat there?
maybe
Because that dude had a fucking broken leg and he still raced.
This is true. So I've been leaning more towards over the last few days here, especially after the Lewis tweet. I was like, dude, I really am starting to think he lost the bike, and I don't know how he lost the bike.
Lost the bike too.
But I think he lost the bike because where you say playful banter there, what I really think is I think that he's just so fucking frustrated, and he doesn't. I think he's coming back, so he doesn't want to piss people off. So he's trying to be the stoic person he is. Mm-hmm. But I think he lost the bike because, like, when you listen to like Ian Harrison, he's like, "Oh no, just let me. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out." Because he doesn't want to say to him like, "Yeah, we made some changes here."
Well, if you lost the bike,
or like something happened,
you're not jumping on a plane to go test.
Yes,
and you're not showing up with a scoop halfway through the season at a hard pack track.
Yeah,
referring back to what you know.
You mean if you're hurt, you're not doing those things.
I don't. Whatever, dude. I think they lost the bike. I think they went the wrong direction with it or something.
I think so too.
And then they said they went back to the base.
Yeah.
But then they threw the scoop on.
Yep.
But base with the scoop?
Because the base is his safety, or the scoop is his safety blanket.
Well, the base with the scoop, right?
Yeah.
Was looking good.
Yeah.
Until the sun came out.
Yep. So
I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you. I think they got lost with the bike.
I think so too. I think it was really, really good. And he was making improvements, and he himself was making improvements riding. Because you hear a lot of the 250 guys talk about this, right? Because in the 250, your trajectory is just like this. So, like, and as the guys say, like, as you get faster, you have to change the bike because you have to make it hold up better and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, okay, cool. Eli's figuring it out. He's doing great, getting better. But then at a point, you make the change the wrong way. You're still getting better, but the bike's now not complying
and
correctly.
When the bike isn't that way, he pumps up.
Yeah.
And somebody can maybe fact check me on this and go back and be a nerd because I haven't had the time to go back and be a nerd about it. But something I noticed, it was maybe Detroit or one of those ones that was kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
No finger on the clutch. Always has one finger out on the clutch.
Yeah.
No finger out, and it looked like he was just
death gripping
that thing.
Interesting.
Now, I don't remember where I caught it at. One of those races. Maybe somebody can go back and look. But I was like,
Interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting catch.
I don't know if he's got... I'd have to go back again and look and see if he's one finger on the clutch all the time. Villapoto, no matter what the fuck was going on, there was one finger on either lever. So,
interesting.
And, you know, I mean, yeah, Eli has to be a finger on the clutch all the time since he relies on that thing so much.
Yeah, he is.
So to see him going around the track death gripping... Something's wrong.
Yeah, bike's off. Something happened with the bike. And now,
So
obviously...
take that theory, Justin Brayton. Fuck your tough block.
Jesus, God, that was real aggressive. Holy shit. There we go. All right.
No,
well,
I love JB. I love AC and JB. I love that. That's the best thing that's ever happened to Race Day Live.
Can you cut that segment because we need to freaking tag Justin Brayton in just that. Him
After
saying,
I said fuck him.
Yeah.
fuck Justin Brayton in your theory. Holy shit, that's impressive. Okay. Let's see here. What else do I have? Okay, so we talked a little bit last week about this, and we've talked about it a little bit here. J. Coop to triumph, Thrasher to triumph. Thrasher was...
That what we're thinking? Triumph. Or, Thrasher's in the public. He's in the news saying that he has something lined up, right?
No, he says he's got nothing. He's publicly saying he hasn't spoken to Star or anyone about next year yet.
How about Michael Jordan grabbing Denny Hamlin and kissing him?
What?
Well, it just matches. There's
More NASCAR talk, sorry.
This is, wow. Okay.
Is that weird? Maybe he did touch that dude's little boy.
You don't say. It's all coming together now. Anyway, but it was reported in maybe Nashville or maybe St. Louis that Thrasher was spotted around the Triumph truck a lot that weekend. So
These boys with, is he tight with like Styles Robertson and those guys?
Coker.
Is he?
Well, Thrasher's been on Star his whole life.
Yeah, that is true. They did some dirty shit to get him there too.
Uh-huh. Yep. So, all right. Armory reload rant here, and I got two. First rant. Dude, this is my plea to every energy drink company out there.
Okay.
Can we stop the fake fucking drinking on the podium?
What are you fucking talking about?
Bro, I watched Seth take a drink of a Monster on the podium this weekend that you can clearly tell it's fucking empty.
It's not the tour water one.
No, it was clearly
Half of the-
fucking empty.
Like you go to
I'm
the
fine
races
with the water ones, dude.
They got cases that say tour water right on them.
It's fine. That's fine. But he clearly had an empty one that he's... And then, I mean, dude, the way I can't fucking do it, dude. I can't fucking do it. Listen here, sponsors. Here's the best thing: let them either just show it or rattle it off on their own. This is the same way. This is how. Speaking of this is how me and Coach Rob work. Coach Rob sends me a read, which I do once, and then I completely ignore the rest of the month. Why?
Well, he does have Monster logos all over himself. So
No
yeah, I get
shit.
it.
Does anyone not know that fucking Hammaker is sponsored by Monster?
I don't.
You're a fucking idiot. Like, any of these dudes do. I mean, Kenny's a fucking Red Bull guy. We all know that. Hunter's a Red Bull guy. We all know that. Monster Energy, Star Racing Yamaha. If you're on a Star Racing Yamaha, you're sponsored by Monster Energy. Monster Energy Kawasaki. If you're there, you're sponsored by them. Quit with the fucking cans, dude. I can't. I just fucking can't. It's not making me buy anything. I don't give a fuck. It looks stupid. Like, just fucking stop.
How about water bottle? Like that one.
That one's for sale for $5,000. Deegan's lips touched it.
No low balls. Know what I got.
No low balls. Know what I got. Bring a trailer. Anyway, dude, yeah, I fucking can't with this shit, dude. And that really like bugged me when I saw that this weekend. I was just like, what the fuck are we doing? It looks so cheeseball. It is so fucking fake and gay. It's unreal. It's worse than AIDS, dude. As far as being fake and gay. Like, I can't. I can't with it. Next reload rant.
I don't even think I have one. Oh, I got something that I was going to bring up on this. Maybe another little tinfoil hat.
Okay,
Let me rip mine first, right?
Okay, go ahead.
I
TLR
opened the
tinfoil
mailbox.
hat.
It's my AMA edition. I usually just throw them out. Is there anything good in there?
I don't know. I never read them anymore. I literally
But it was
just burn them.
stuffed full of Bass Pro Shop ads and shit like that.
Well, let's take a peek here while we're here.
No, like literal pamphlets straight from Bass
Oh.
Pro Shops. Look at that KLE 500 right there, though. You
Look,
see that?
man, when's the
Go back,
two-stroke?
go back.
When's the
Go back
two-stroke
3
coming
pages.
out? When's the two-stroke coming out?
Go back 3 pages. Look at that adventure bike. I got a demo coming.
Which one? This?
Nope. Go
The
back.
Yamaha?
No, the KLE 500. They're giving it away.
Which one?
Give me that thing.
This thing?
That thing. Yeah.
When are you gonna bring this over so I can ride it?
I got a Nav golf cart in my garage too. Thing's badass.
So when can I make some content with it?
Do you know where my house is?
Well, can't you bring it over?
No.
Why?
You know what? I can now because I have a trailer.
There
And
we
I
go.
could even leave it loaded.
Bring it over. Let me borrow it for a couple days, dude. Let me cruise the neighborhood, make you some fresh content with it. God, we know how to do this.
I gotta make some content first.
Oh my God.
I gotta go sell some to some golf cart dealers first. Anyway, I thought it was interesting that I seen all the Bass Pro Shop ads too. So they had all the AMA mailing list got sent over to Bass Pro Shop.
I don't know. I haven't seen a Bass Pro ad, but then
I got
again,
pamphlets. I got like a whole lure guide basically.
This thing just gets thrown
all
out.
packed in there together with it.
Interesting.
But anyway, where are you going with it?
Dude,
bro.
Sticker right here. My name and address.
Yep.
Okay. Below it is a printed name and address that's not mine. Is this how, like, what does my AMA money pay for?
Well,
First off, I don't even want
listen.
this.
Here,
I don't even want this fucking magazine,
I got
so
a theory.
we're wasting money on that
I got
to
a
start
theory.
with.
I got a
Okay, go
theory.
ahead. What's your theory?
Fred Thompson in Bay City, Michigan. I'm not going to blow out his address. I almost did. But Mr. Fred Thompson here canceled his AMA membership. So instead of printing a new one, they just slapped your label on to save
This
themselves.
is a fucking you didn't make anything any better there. If
You think
anything,
they
that
did that?
just pissed me off more. Of like, what is my?
I mean, it's not really a big deal, but
It's not a big deal, but it just like shows like I don't even know. I don't even know.
Oh, if you join or renew your AMA membership, you're entered to win these prizes, huh?
What is the prize?
A Cardo, the KLE 500,
Oh, just what I need.
Strider, sick AMA t-shirt,
Yeah.
some ASV levers.
We'll burn that AMA t-shirt.
Okay. What's this America 250 membership package right here?
No idea.
250 years of freedom. That thing's tight. I'm signing up for that package. Scan to get your package. 1 year of life member. This is an AMA ad right now.
Great.
I think I'm getting it.
Hashtag not
I want
sponsored.
that shirt. It's kind of tight.
Unbelievable.
And they even got a shiesty.
Oh boy. Anyway, all right. So let's something else I want. First off, shout out to our members who are
let's
in the
check in with
chat
the-
here. Let's
check in
check in with the chat. All right. So Steezy says, "What's good?" And then we've got Victor Rodos K6L K61. Redacted message, and then Jet's going to embarrass Hayden. Book it. I like your style there, Victor. Steezy, Warzone is phone and console. Thank you. We figured that out. Yeah, I know. Spaced that part. It's all platforms. VG Sykes, what's up? Hey, Kenny's passes are getting more and more aggressive every weekend, except last weekend. Yes. Dave's in the chat. What's up? Let's be real though, Lewis is a douchebag, and that's a good job with his stuff, but he's a douchebag. He has douchey moments, real douchey moments. Thrasher said he has no talks with Star, but he has a ride figured out.
Right.
Interesting. And what was said this weekend left my ass off. Yeah, Seth's cam was empty as fuck. Thank you, Steezy. It was empty as fuck.
Dude, how about all these discounts you get for being an AMA member? I didn't even know.
I didn't know either. What
You
is
can
is that
save
Red Roofies in? So we can,
25% off on Avis and budget car rentals.
get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Red Roof Inn, 20% discount.
You can bring bed bugs and herpes home with that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
EVS, 10%.
Okay.
Rockwell Time, MX Boot Repair,
Okay.
MedJet, Nationwide Pet Insurance.
Okay.
I might have to get in on that action. Up to 10% off at the Motel 6. Choice of privateers
You
everywhere.
can also get herpes and roofies there too.
Red
so-
Roof Inn, choice of Josh Greco.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know that for sure, but privateers everywhere. They're using their AMA discounts, I guarantee it. FMF, 35% off. Apparel and Vision. ASV, 20% on Cardo. That's pretty good, actually. Those are expensive.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Engine Ice. Guts Racing. That's pretty good. Need a seat cover. Risk Racing, 15% off for our trailer accessories. Slacker. There's some decent discounts in here. Summit Racing. Hertz Ride. What's that? Or is that Hertz Motorcycles you can
I have
rent?
no idea.
Motorcycle Shipping. Motorcycle Shippers. Yeah, decent discounts in here.
All right, let's talk a little MXGP here, though.
Shout out MA.
Shout out to AMA, and moving on. So this 450 MXGP stuff is super interesting.
What's interesting about it? Hurling's coming from the back and spanking everyone's pee-pee in my homeland of Italy.
Yeah, I mean, Lucas Coonan had a rough day this week, but man, that kid
shocker. Coonan was on the ground.
He's been fucking crushing it, though.
Yeah, kid
And
rips, but
he's
guess
still-
what? Can't stay off the ground.
This weekend. But last weekend in the sand, he fucking pummeled everybody, including the greatest sand rider ever, Jeffrey Hurlings. What do you make of Timmy G? We'll call it struggling. I mean, I know he went 4-1 this weekend, but the
Not a
first
lot of
3
people
rounds,
were impressed with that bike over there, right? There's something going on.
that bike has been rough for years over there.
Yeah.
So,
No, I like it. A lot of changes, and Hurlings has got a shot at another world title.
dude, and where was this Vial outdoors?
From maybe he's just a 450 guy.
Is that what you think it is?
Yeah,
Because
kinda.
he is so good over there. So good.
Or
And
he's
he was nowhere near this over
or
here.
he's just back to.
I mean, he was a 2-time world champion before he came over here in the 250 class.
Yeah. I don't know what it was.
So, like, to me, the Vial thing just, like, blows my mind. Like, what the hell is even happening?
He looks good though.
Yeah, it looks real
He's
good.
had some weird moments though, because like when he was here, you didn't really see him eat shit much, and he's ate shit a few times.
Yeah, he had.
Like he had a pretty good one.
Yeah, this weekend he had a good one.
So let me throw this one at you.
Okay.
Hurlings has been wanting to come to the U.S.
Yeah.
bunches of time, right?
Yep.
And he's kind of had the shackles of KTM.
Yep.
We have a very aggressive guy that likes to take care of his people and make moves. Leading HRC here in the States, Lars
Yes.
Lindstrom.
Yes.
Do we see something happen?
I don't know. And I don't know because of the Lawrence effect.
So
Do you
I think the Lawrences would be pumped to have him under the same tent as them for a weekend.
you think they want to be under a tent having to battle that every weekend?
He wouldn't come here for a whole series.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
But
then.
when they have like a month off,
Yeah.
they got like a month off between one of these rounds.
Yeah. Maybe.
I see him showing up.
I'm not sure. Could be. Wouldn't surprise me, I would say, but
I mean, what rounds are the Coonans going to try to work out?
I don't know. That is such a fucking who the hell knows what's happening there.
Jeremy Sewer coming?
Again, talk to Lewis Phillips. He's been trying to figure out accelerators. When are they coming? Are they coming? Are they not
well,
coming?
you want to know the missing piece of the puzzle and all that deal?
Huh.
Myrtle was the guy that set all that up.
Yeah, that's true too. So for the MXGP class here, you got Coonan or Hurlings for the title?
I mean, both of them like to hit the ground, so I'd like to see Hurlings win it. I really would.
I would like to see him win it too, but I think Lucas is going to put it to him here. To be honest with you, he looks so good this year. Because like he went to 450s last year, and we all went, oh god, and then he like almost won the title.
This is year 2 on that platform and that bike. I think Hurlings is just getting warmed up on the Honda.
Oh, I think so too. But again, I think Lucas is locked in here with it. Because like even watching, because I watched the highlights too, the crashes he's had have not been what you would previously see. Previously, when he hit the ground, he hit the fucking ground. Now it's like this weekend, it was like little stupid tip over
tuck a
stuff,
wheel or something,
like
yeah.
kind of knifed the front and then it high side him off the other side lightly, not like a hard slam. So yeah, I would love to see Jeffrey get another one, especially because it's on a Honda. But yeah, I'm more thinking that Lucas is gonna seal this deal quickly here. So, and then in the 250s, it's crazy to me that Sasha sucks so bad in the main races, wins every qualifying race, and is now within like 10 points or something like that of like, and like won this weekend. That
Stayed
still
off the ground finally.
That still blows my mind. So,
Hey, shout out Guillaume Perez.
yeah,
Second.
he looks really good over there.
He's coming into his own over there, but I think he would have been kind of on that trajectory here though. Like he was putting in some really solid rides when he had that little star opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, he was getting fifths and sixths and stuff like that, and I mean, really young at that point, and still, I don't know, kind of sucks it started going the way it did for him.
Yeah, this is true. Okay, I guess the only other thing we could talk about here, unless you got something for halftime, Kev's Netflix deal. I tried to have Kev on tonight because I wanted to talk to him about this.
Let's talk about $1 Million Moran.
$1 Million Moran's on, what's it called? Millionaire Secret?
Millionaire Secret on Netflix.
First 3 episodes dropped the other day.
I watched the first 2.
I have not watched any of them yet.
I got to watch the third one. So, in the second one's kind of funny. There's a little bit of a, I guess, spoiler for you.
Yeah, whatever.
So they got to like decipher these codes
Okay.
and find a piece of treasure around the house or
Oh,
something
God.
where these things are like hidden. So it was a bunch of letters. So Kev was like the designated guy that had to go out and look for them.
Okay.
So
Because he's the athlete.
because
You run.
Yeah, 100%. So the camera's like at the end of the hallway, and every time they figure out the clue, here's Kev just huffing and puffing out of the thing right toward the camera. It's
That's
hilarious.
awesome.
And then he's just running around out by the pool looking for this thing, just running all over the house. Just
That's
getting-
awesome.
Probably got a mile in, but
Super stoked that he got that opportunity. Like I said, I want to have him on to talk to him about what it's like, everything. Although I'm not sure.
I think it'd be fun to have him on once the whole thing wraps up.
That's
once they
probably
drop
what
all
we'll
the
have to
episodes.
do because, yeah, I'm sure there's certain things he can't talk about here until it drops. And how often do they drop? I can't remember what it said.
I'm not sure, but so Kev's been putting a little bit of it into like his racing marketing as well.
Yes.
So they put the place they go into is called the Stag or something. So
Yeah.
he had that on his helmet.
Yep.
And then in the first episode, the dude that had $1 million has to do like a secret agenda thing.
Oh, okay.
So he had to have a conversation with all the people, and he had to say no cap 10 times. So the dude's like fucking stressing out, like, how do I fit this in? So, and once he got like hook, line, and sinker, he'd be like, no cap, and he'd knock 2 of them out.
That's awesome.
So Kev had no cap on his helmet this weekend. So that's what that means. That's kind
interesting.
of a shout out is that. But
My mother-in-law's been watching him and texting us her thoughts, so I have an idea of what's
did
going
they say
on.
Natalie's a bitch?
No, she didn't say. No, she didn't say that. Jesus
She got
Christ.
voted off last night.
Well, that'll happen. Happens to the best of us. So,
No, Kev's been fairly quiet in there so far. Nothing really. He hasn't gotten a clue or like any of the stuff that makes you a main character of the show yet.
huh?
And he, like the one chick that just got voted off was just running her mouth the whole time. Like thought she was, she's like, I know who the person is, and then was like fucking way wrong every time.
Oops.
So everybody hated her and wanted her off. So Kev's just kind of doing his own thing and
Just hanging out.
just saying out, yeah. So I'll be interested, or I am interested to see like when he's a main kind of character in the show.
Yeah.
But it was funny in the first one, the guy that ended up having the $1 million, they sniffed him out because this one guy was like, oh, he kept saying no cap a bunch, like, and he's like, because they give like little clues here.
Yeah.
And he's like, and if he didn't get voted off, he gets a kill shot where he can eliminate whoever the fuck he wants.
Interesting.
And he was like, I'm eliminating Kevin. He asked too many questions.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if that opens up a door for him. I
have
guess
no
we'll
idea.
have to ask him, right?
I was gonna say
It'd be
these are
cool
the
if
things.
it opens up to other things, right? I mean, no homo. Kev's a good-looking dude. He can be
Yeah.
on TV. Like he's smart.
Yeah.
He can market himself. So,
Yep. So
if he can do that, I'd just sit back and run the semi. I wouldn't even race.
yeah. Anything else you want to talk about halftime wise here?
Tinfoil hat.
Okay. Go ahead.
Kev is the connection to Netflix to bring Supercross series
Oh
to
God.
Netflix.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's the connection we need
I don't know about
with
that.
the Netflix producers.
I don't know about all that.
I know.
So
Tinfoil hat. I'll take it.
TLR
off now.
tinfoil hat. All right. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick break here, and we will come back. We will talk 250s and get this all wrapped up. Seth, take us to break. And we're back. Whoa. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully y'all had a good break. That was like 3 seconds for you. That was like, what did we just take a break for? 15 minutes?
It was about like
15
20 minutes.
We'll call
just
it 15,
yapping.
25 20 minutes talking about everything under the sun. So, but we're back here. We're going to wrap this up here. We're going to get into our 250 race recap brought to you by our friends at Pro Flow Racing for all your small bore bike needs. If your kid needs a sick ass PW50 built, look up Pro Flow Racing. They can get you one built. No problem here. All right, 250 class. Nate Thrasher pulls a Nate Thrasher move, goes 2-1-4 for first overall.
Nate Thrasher, he's good for one a year.
Good for one a year, bro. Good for one a year. And I loved his comments of, well, you know, hopefully we can just keep this going into next week. No, Nate, that's not how it works with you, brother. I don't know why it's not how it works with you. That's not how it works with you.
Listen, I guess I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on the whole shoulder thing that we heard about. And then what was he dealing with last year?
I don't remember.
The year he did kind of somewhat pull it together. He gave Hunter Lawrence a run for a title.
Okay, fair enough, but I don't know, man. Flash in the pan for Nate Thrasher here. Like again, we've seen this
Change the
cycle,
scenery, brother.
We've seen this cycle. Yes, I do think he needs to change the scenery. Triumph. So I think moving on from Star will be good for him.
I think so as well.
If he does that,
At
but I
this
think
point,
he will.
Give him McAdoo's bike.
Yeah, something. Just change. Just get a change and let's see how it goes here. Yeah. What if it's the same though? What if he just wins one and then
maybe
like
this is just
7,
who he
8,
is?
9?
I mean, it didn't change Pierce Brown.
Yeah, this is true too. So, all right, second place, Landon Gordon here goes 4-2-2, second pro race, semi first pro race because he had bike issues last week.
Where you at? Is he for real?
I don't know. Let me see next weekend, bro.
Yeah, I got to see another one because, like, my theory on it is you step up to the pro bike, which is supposedly different than the amateur bike, right?
Yeah.
And you're really enjoying riding.
Yep.
All new bike, like this thing's sick.
Yeah.
Like I'm living it. No expectations.
Living the dream, bro.
No expectations. Hey,
Nope.
bro, go race. Let's just see how you do.
Yep.
No weight on your shoulder. Guess what all those other guys have on their shoulders right now?
Weight.
End of the season.
Big weight, bruh.
Big weight.
Yep.
So
yeah.
kind of the same thing with Deegan, right? Deegan sucked it up in the future.
Yep.
Went out there with no pressure, expectations, and killed it.
Yep. Like I said, I gotta see it continue over the next couple rounds. But
Kind of same thing with Crocodile Dundee. He came out pretty good in the first two, and then everybody was like, "Oh, he's supposed to be up here now," and then it kind of folded. So.
yeah. But I heard Crocodile Dundee's a monster for outdoors, so we'll see.
Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile
Everybody's
Dundee.
saying that about Gordon too. And I
Yeah.
guess once you make a night show in Supercross, you're pro. You ain't going back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So
like outdoors, you're in. You
Yep.
can't go into the combines or whatever they are.
So who are we gonna have? Davies, Gordon, Thrasher, Dundee, Max. Is that it? Is it 5?
Full truck.
Full truck. Is there somebody else we're missing? Oh, Pierce Brown. If he comes back,
Question mark?
Question mark.
Who else is there? I feel like there's somebody missing.
I feel like we're missing. I mean, dude, we're always missing people. There's 87 star.
Michael Motorcycle.
Mosman. Manier? Question mark.
I think he stays down. Has to.
Okay. That's 8 dudes.
And then they got that other kid in the pipe too, Carson Wood.
Yeah, Carson Wood. But we haven't seen him at a pro race at all yet, so.
No,
But that doesn't mean he's not going to ride 1 or 2 or 3 this summer.
Who knows? Unique program.
Hashtag Star Yamaha. Hashtag never change. Hashtag just take everybody and see who works out.
Hashtag I kind of love it.
It's an interesting model, man. It's an interesting model.
Worked.
But what?
Let me throw this at you. Do you think it works like this if they're on a different manufacturer motorcycle?
I don't know.
Is the motorcycle
Let me
that
ask
much
you
better?
this. Let me ask you this too, because this question's been posed around a few places here. So we've obviously had Deegan the last few years, which has kind of kept them relevant both outdoors and in. Now you've got Cole Davies for Supercross, but he's kind of an unknown entity outdoors because his results are like 30. It's like 37, 1, 33 something. Like his outdoor results are just like 4 completely random ones, and that one was like he ran second the whole moto, and then Deegan got docked or something like that. Whatever. Anyway, so like, but next year, let's say outside of Davies, what
do we got?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Gordon a monster?
Because like Dundee obviously
Does
has
Dundee become a monster?
Dundee has up and downs. Obviously, Pierce Brown is Pierce Brown, and he doesn't even have a deal for next year. His deal was extended to this year because he didn't get to ride last year because he ate shit in the whoops in the first round last year.
Yeah.
So they kind of like grandfathered him into this, but he either got paid last year and isn't getting paid this year, or he didn't get paid last year and now he's getting paid type deal. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, weird deal. Either way, he's down in the brown again.
Who knows? Like,
Who knows?
start strong and then whatever. Thrasher probably leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I feel like there's going to be this vacuum hole here at Star.
I think next year, if you're Seth Hammaker, you ride on whatever Coast Davies isn't, and you might get yourself a title.
Yes, 100%. And speaking of Cole Davies, he goes 5.41 for 3, third overall. Cracks in the armor yesterday? Question mark?
On Davies?
Yeah, because that first one was definitely what the fuck's happening? Because he was down twice,
Track
right?
was kind of dry too. Yeah, weird for sure.
Hey Seth,
Yeah.
go turn that speaker off. It's
Yeah,
on that
I
green
just
shelf.
heard,
It's
like,
on that green shelf in the booth there.
What?
Didn't you just hear that?
I heard that. I thought somebody was here picking up
No,
some parts.
freaked me out for a second. Just press and hold that power button on
I
it.
thought it was your old lady.
No. Yeah, so I don't know with Davies, man. Like, he wins this title.
Oh yeah.
The Davies thing's super interesting here because he wins this title. He has next year to defend, and then what?
Green 450, hopefully.
Oof. I did hear a thing talking about like, well,
Somebody's got to be talking to him already. Like,
well, I heard a thing of like, well, him and Deegs are the future for Star in the 450s.
putting them both on the same team.
Yeah, in 450s there.
Whatever.
Which is why there's the rumor of Webb exiting because he's only got next year and he doesn't want to just go next year. So, which is a very interesting. If we're just reading the tea leaves here, this move
Is it part of the T tribe?
This move could blow my wig back.
What? Yeah.
I think it's got a lot of staying power if we see Webb actually leave. If Webb leaves, then I think you definitely see. But then that's super interesting too, because then you get into who does Star bring in next year for a 1-year deal.
Oh, they'll find some sorry bastard to do it. They always do. There's gonna be that one guy that's gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta go ride that bike for a year.
Sexton? Question mark?
Well, then he's just gonna bone himself because they ain't.
Accelerator? Question mark? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is going to get super interesting because Star had such a path for so long here with dudes and pipeline and stuff, and now it's like you start looking at next year. And
After
then,
Davies, what's the pipeline?
Yeah.
Because everybody else is still kind of unknown.
Uh-huh. So, and yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, Davies, we saw the first like hole in the wall yesterday with him. He's been super
he panicked
solid.
a little bit when he landed on Drew Adams. That's 100% his fault.
Yeah. Yep. Here's the other thing, dude. Let me get into another.
But in the last one though, he pulled it together.
Let me get into another Armory reload rant.
Oh boy.
If I have
If
to
it weren't
listen,
for, hang on, if it weren't for the red flag, Davies was boned.
hard,
Yeah.
real hard, yeah, 100%. Dude, if I gotta listen to these kids fucking talk for 15 minutes on an interview and say nothing again, I'm gonna lose my shit. Cole Davies is an excellent rider. Terrible fucking interview.
What do you do now?
He just is so dry and boring. Terrible
It's
interview.
weird because he was good before. I felt
Yeah,
like.
he was last year, but now the pressure, and even though he says, "Oh, the pressure hasn't changed me," yes, it has, dude. I can go back and point to last year. Where's the bust the sombrero out,
Yeah,
motherfucker?
where's the sombrero? Where's the
Let's see the
sombrero?
monster sombrero, and then I'll say things haven't changed, but they have because you're all serious pressure, blah blah blah, whatever type deal. Now, Landon Gordon, I know he's new, but whatever. Can we do some media training with these kids?
I didn't think
Because
Gordon was that bad.
honestly, if I have to hear honestly, I'm just stoked. Honestly, we're just moving forward, and honestly, fuck off. If you're not being honest with me, I don't want to hear you talk to start
I didn't
with.
think Gordon was that bad, dude.
Dude, it was.
Thanked his mom for being there. Wholesome moment.
But I listened to 3
At
or
least
4
there wasn't
interviews, and it
at
was
least there
all.
wasn't a. Ask me a question. Can you ask me a question real quick?
How do you feel about today's race, Cole?
Yeah, no. It was.
Dude, there are all these things that drive me crazy. Like, can we media train these guys?
Do
They're
you
professional
realize
athletes.
None of them ever went to school.
Yeah, I know, but can we media train them? Like, why are
I
the
thought they were
teams not
supposed to
doing
do that in
this?
the combine.
Why are the teams not doing this?
Because that's just another expense that they're gonna have to piss away.
Good, it needs to be there because holy shit. Do you want to know why I enjoy listening to Max Anstey and Chase Sexton and Ken Roczen and
You realize those guys are all like old and mature too.
don't care. They were still better in the day.
So what the problem is these young kids, and it's been a thing in our sport forever, is they're too afraid to come out of their shell and be who they actually are, because they can't take the criticism at a young age.
You want to know some kids that do some fucking great interviews? The Coonan brothers. You know what Sasha Coonan said the other day on the podium from yesterday? Yeah, I was really fucking pissed off. He didn't say fucking, but he said he was really pissed off about whatever his results from last week or whatever. I don't even know. Can't hardly understand him because he's foreign, whatever. But he just let that rip in his interview. Sick.
Yeah, solid.
More of that, please. Landon.
So here we don't have that. It's always been that way. Always been that way.
Fucking But hey, man, make sure you got the empty fucking Monster can so they know that you're sponsored by Monster. Fuck off, dude. God, I can't handle this shit, man.
5K no low balls.
Dude, unbelievable. Like,
I know. What I
bro,
got.
I can figure out who sponsors you. It's pretty easy. When I go to your page, it says Monster Energy Star Racing Yamaha Rider. Sweet, got it. But I'm not going to go to his page if it's, yeah, honestly, yeah, no, yeah, no, honestly, the bike was just great today and I got lucky. No. Please tell me how you really feel. Landon Gordon, I can't fucking believe this just happened. This is insanity. I don't even have words to describe it. Shout out to my mom for being here today.
I thought it was good. I think you're.
Nah, dude, I fucking can't, dude.
I think you're drunk.
Fucking can't.
You've been drinking, dude.
I have a little bit, but not for that. So anyway, Haymaker goes 136 for 4th.
Poor guy just
don't have it.
Just not his year, man. He's
Bro,
just got weird shit happening.
Does he not have the most
Weird
blue
shit.
collar iron worker look to him though when he's got the flat bill on and just like the shape of his face? And it's not bad. It's just like
No,
you
not,
look
and
at
that's
him.
just, I
and
think
it's
that's just
like
his demeanor 100% anyway.
it's like
just
working man look, dude. Of just like I'm just out here working it, trying to get this dirt bike thing done. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
like I look at that and I'm like that guy just came off the work of the iron line there at Pennsylvania or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. He just built a couple Model Ts.
Something like that, man. I don't know what it is, but he's got that look. I feel bad because, yeah,
He's just grinding it out and just like dumb shit's happening. The penalty thing, like,
But I think he's got a real chance for that outdoor title.
it depends on his health and all that. So that's kind of segues me into what I was going to say is like, yeah, he's having weird shit happen to him this year, but at least he's durable this year.
Yeah.
In the past, shit like this happened, he's hurt.
Yep.
So,
I mean, so
the maker of ham, dude, just blue collaring it.
let's say 250 class here, though. Outdoor title picks super
No
early
idea,
here.
dude. Blown wide
would
open.
be him and Shimoda.
Hymus? Question mark?
What's his health status?
I mean, he's the same way, but I believe Hymus has the speed to go with over a lot of them. You don't put a minute on Deegan and all them boys.
Yeah, I mean he's got the speed, but show me you made it through
Show
series.
me some durability, yeah.
Show me you made it through series. Where like Shimoda and Haymaker, I know can make it through outdoors. Seth can make it through outdoors hurt at this
He'll
point.
grind it out.
Yeah, I mean he made it through last
been
year
grinding
hurt.
out.
Yeah, so like those guys have the durability. Hymus has the speed, but fuck it, I don't know if you can make it.
I don't know who else you got. Kitchen?
No, Kitchen's never gonna win the title.
No. Yeah, I mean, Beaumare ain't got it outdoors.
No.
Bennick ain't got it.
And he's coming off that injury, so let's see how that even goes here.
Who else we got?
Dude, I don't know.
It's got to be Shimoda. Yeah.
It's got to be Shimoda and Haymaker.
Yeah,
Got to be the
I
title
think
guy.
Shimoda's above Haymaker.
Because like I'd say Davies too, but Davies is such an unknown entity with a
250s would be pretty good.
yeah.
We got any Europeans coming over and dropping in?
I don't know, man. I hear different things all the time.
Mikkel Harrop.
He's on 450.
He's gonna ride the 450. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah, him and Smith are going to be 450, and then
Because like with the class we've got going on right now, Harrop could be a contender.
yeah, and then what's his nuts there? Who's the fill-in guy that they've got right now?
Linville.
Yes, is doing outdoors with them. So it's going to be Linville and Fork 250 outdoors, is what I've heard. So, Dax Bennett goes 353 for fifth. Okay.
The podium's eluding him.
Yep,
That non-first round podium.
it is. Cody Shock 677 for sixth.
Wiley Coyote Shock.
He's just having I like how he put it this week in something I heard. He's plateaued.
Yeah.
He like was doing this. Dude, he was straight up to the moon, and then hit the dome that's above us, and now he's plateaued.
Well, I do feel like right now he looks the best he's ever looked too. I think.
Yeah, it's just some little things going here and there that are just not working for him. But as soon as he gets it figured out, we'll jump off this plateau and go back up till we hit the top of the dome again. Devin Simonson, 12.65. Dude, just the year of the Simonson,
dude,
bro.
Standout, feel
Simon
good,
Says right
standout
here.
story of the year.
Just grinding.
Simon Says.
I can't believe he got a podium last week, dude. That is...
Yeah, do we asterisk it?
It's got the trophy.
True. It's in the record book.
It's in the record book. Derek Kelly, 8th place.
Top 10, dude. That's pretty good for Derek Kelly.
That is. I bet his wife didn't have anything to say
Bad
this
to
week. Peace and love on that one. Peace and love. Henry Miller, 9th. Isaiah Clark, 10th.
Hang on. Something about Henry Miller.
11,
Who
16,
made
8.
mention of him in a press conference or something, that they hired him to train with him?
I don't remember. You are right, though. He got brought up for something.
I feel like I saw this somewhere.
Shit. You're not wrong.
They hired Henry Miller to be just like the guy at the track with the kid every day.
Sounds
Bennick.
very... Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Sounds very Jason Thomas-ish.
I think it was Bennick.
Okay.
Thought I read somewhere where... Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe. Isaiah Clark, 10, 10, 15.
Good for him, dude.
Yeah.
Hot chick.
Okay.
Kylie Stalling.
Okay.
Good for him.
Nick Romano, 7, 9, 21 for 11th.
Hey, I do want to give Romano a shout out.
Okay.
On the bubble, doesn't even make it on time. Just struggling his ass off. Last spot in the LCQ, struggling his ass off. 7-9.
Uh-huh.
Top 10.
Figuring it out.
Until he probably hit a
until
wet spot.
Something happens. Kyle Peters, 17, 15, 9 for 12th. Okay.
Yeah.
Luke Clout, 21, 11, 11 for 13th. Towers.
Hey, let's go back to Clout real quick.
Okay.
I need to eat a lot of crow. You know why?
Why?
When they were looking for somebody to ride the Cowie 450, I said, Luke Clout. Dude, sign that guy. He looks pretty good in Australia. Like, he knows the bike, knows the platform. Bring him over.
Yep.
Bring him over. This ain't the Luke Clout that I thought.
No.
There's got... Like, even before when he came and rode for Firepower or whatever, he was a lot better than this.
Yeah. Yeah, this hasn't been an outstanding season for Luke
so I'm not
Clout
really
here.
sure what's going on there.
It's Kawasaki. You wouldn't understand. Gavin Towers goes 13, 20, 13. Marshall Welton goes 18, 14, 14 for 15th. John Short, 16, 12, 18 for 16th.
Ooh, John Short.
Luke Neese, 14, 21, 12 for 17.
Luke Neese has been at it a while. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Marcus Phelps, 20, 13, 19 for 18. Jeremy Hand, 15, 17, 20 for 19th. Drew Adams, 9, 22, 22 for 20th. Hopefully that arm's okay.
Right?
Arm or wrist.
Broke. It was
yeah.
broke.
Oh, yeah. The way he was sitting there, it was
Well, you could see it kind of dangling almost.
Yeah.
It looked like.
wasn't
I don't know
great.
if there's any updates yet. Let me look.
CJ Bernard, 19, 19, 17 for 21st. And Luca, the Hitman Marsalisi, 22, 18, 16 for 22nd. Best finishing Triumph bike of the race.
Out there repping.
And that's been your 250 race recap brought to you by our friends at ProFlow Racing. Make sure to check them out, proflowracing.com. Okay. Last question for you. Davies wraps it up next week? Question mark?
No.
Goes to the last round for him?
Yeah, I think Seth hangs in there. What's Seth got to get?
Seth has to get second if Davies wins.
Has to get second?
Uh-huh. If he gets third, he loses.
It'll be close, but I think I guess
I'll be honest, I guess I didn't really talk about this with
I mean,
Seth.
the way things have been going for Seth, I mean, I wouldn't count it out.
Seth was way too nice to him yesterday, too, by the way.
Where?
In that first moto. He had opportunities where he should have punted
clean
him.
as shit.
Uh-huh.
Seth's that blue-collar, good old PA boy.
I don't care, man. You should have punted him. You should have at least gave it a shot. You didn't ride him hard enough as far as I'm concerned, so. Anyway. Anything else? Find anything? Any updates?
No update on him. I'm looking. Yeah, I don't see anything.
All right. So this has been show 336. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thanks to our sponsors, TLR Coatings, Complete Racing Solutions, ProFlow Racing, Gutterworks, The Armory by Holster Co. Thanks to Adept Creative Co., Alias MX, and Nano Extreme. No painful takes this week.
No cap, no cap.
No cap, no cap.
That was painful.
That was painful. Thanks to everybody
Want me to
for
shake
watching.
a snake at you?
Thanks
Yeah,
to
please.
let's see if the members are talking any
I'll
shit
shake a
about
snake.
you.
Let's see let's see the members. Let's shake some snakes.
Some snakes.
Nano Extreme in your eye?
Every bit you've had this
Tim
year.
says hola, and VJ Sykes says 3 seconds my ass.
I know what a Nano Extreme painful take is.
Oh boy, go ahead.
Getting to work at 2:30.
Okay. We had this conversation. Yeah, that is pretty painful.
Nailed him. Anyway, all right. Thanks
That's
for
it?
That's all.
Chat's that dry.
Chat's that dry right now, dude.
I wish my basement was that dry.
Me too. Jesus Christ. Oh man. All right. Thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Two more here, and then we're done with Supercross. So we just talked about this. We will do a pro motocross
Preview of sorts. somehow?
preview here on the after the Utah wrap up there. So, and Seth, thanks for coming in.
Of course.
You fuck.
Yep. Thanks for coming in as always.
And yeah, thanks you guys for watching. We will be back next week to wrap up. Or Pittsburgh or Philadelphia? Where are we at? I don't remember.
Philly.
Philly.
I
Okay.
believe.
Wrapping up Philly.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Keep your bikes locked up.
Keep your bikes locked up. All right, we'll see everybody next week.
Later.
Thanks for tuning into the Moto Aftermath Show. If you guys like the show, make sure to give us a thumbs up there with that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you never miss a show update, a live show, or anything that we're doing here, because when we find out news, we will be on here bringing you our thoughts with it. Also, if you guys want to help support the show, join our members area. You'll get member exclusives, including live shows. You get to watch the show being recorded live, and you'll get all sorts of other member benefits. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Join the members area, subscribe. We'll see y'all on the next one.